To campaign 2016 now, outrage continues to grow after Donald Trump implied he might not concede if he loses to Hillary Clinton on Election Day. This morning, our John Keller takes a closer look at why this may be a business move, not a political one.
Good morning. Donald Trump says he won't promise to accept the outcome of the election until he's sure there wasn't any widespread vote fraud. And from the reactions across the political spectrum, you'd think the guy was threatening to confiscate all supplies of beer and milk nationwide. Hillary Clinton called his position horrifying, and New York Mayor Bill de Blasio one-upped her by saying, quote, "This is what fascists do." Well, while it is true that an unjustified refusal to concede would be a disturbing and disruptive development, I think everyone would do well to switch to decaf and digest what Trump said through a different filter. That Donald Trump is a businessman who relies on his name to generate much of his profits. And the recent downturn in his campaign's fortunes, especially the release of that vulgar audio tape, has damaged Trump's precious brand. One online booking site claims 57% of those surveyed say his campaign has made them less likely to stay at a Trump facility. Business is down at Trump-branded golf courses and casinos too. And amid signs that Trump may try to develop his own TV network if he loses the election, the perceived value his name adds to a TV or entertainment venture has dropped in one survey by 13%. So while it's possible that Trump might balk at conceding if he loses out of sincere concerns about fraud, he might also be motivated by a need to keep his new followers interested in a Trump product. Or he might not contest the outcome at all, preferring to cut his losses and start repairing the family brand. As we said, Donald Trump is a businessman, and losing money is not good business. Write to me if you like at Keller@wbz-tv.com or use Twitter @KellerAtLarge.